But you have to be careful because I've seen that RNG a few times go down to 0, and that would put Boku at a disadvantage. But we are in game 1. Boku still has a lot of that magic left.
Yeah, it's curious. Now we get to compare this against their first match earlier today, where we saw Jejajeja make incredible use of Hero's neutral B on Kirby, and like showing that Kirby had the spicier meatball time and time again. How Jeja approaches this rematch is yet to be seen, but so far this is pretty even.
So far it's pretty even. Now this matchup wise, you want to say Jejajeja has a disadvantage just because you are Boku, you do have a disadvantage, you have that surface, you also have RNG, which makes Jejajeja have to approach you, which is not Jejajeja's game under normal circumstances.
I do want to challenge one notion, one little mindset going forward here is that character matchup charts, they mean something, but I feel like the Kirby one in particular just means nothing to Jeja. It just doesn't work because you can't play like Jeja plays this character on a level unseen, rarely seen anywhere else in the world. So you can't really put him in the box of all other Kirby players because he just has that next level, deeper understanding of the puffball.
When it comes to Kirby, Jeja is him. You see Boku lighting up like a Christmas tree, got to accelerate on deck. But Jeja not caring, and just going in for the approach, went for the down tilt in forward smash. That's not going to be it, but that down air, I think that's going to be it.
That's
yeah,
true.
That's going to take the stock. I think Jeja may have remembered what happened game 5 over on the winner's side.
Yeah, what I'm seeing a lot of so far is Boku is not landing the spells he was landing the first time around. He was landing a lot more of like your sizzes, your flame slashes, your random projectile, kitchen sink type spells. And right now, he's playing Jeja in a lot more neutral, heavy style that I'm not sure is playing to his advantage.
Yeah, this isn't playing to his advantage because if you are Boku, you want Jeja to approach you. You want Jeja to play your game. You want Jeja to be in your domain expansion and not the other way around. But at 17, 18 magic, man, you got to be careful with your resources here. If you are Boku, but oh my goodness, I don't know what happened there. It looked like he just lost a stock. And he got to accelerate, so he can't stay at an advantage just by mobility alone.
Beyond the accelerate in that entire last stock, he also managed to get 2 heals off. So one of the few characters that can make up a % difference is Boku, and he did it to its maximum capabilities there. And now look at this, Boku holds a lead.
Yeah, Boku holds a lead. Oh, it looked like he may have been thinking about going for snooze, but Kirby in the air, not able to do it. Oh my goodness, Black!
Dude.
No!
Dude.
Whoa, run it back!
Dude.
Was this game 5? I'm sorry. Was this game 5 of winners?
Dude.
This deja vu. Yo, this deja vu, right?
It's deja vu all over again. What is happening? That's 4. That's 4. Put up the 4 like Force Horseman. Call me Arn Anderson, because that's 4 thwacks and/or whacks.
I mean,
today.
Jeja was just at such an advantage state, and it just lost it there with the tag. That's unbelievable. We're going over to game 2, and it just ended the same way that game 5 ended over on the winner's side with Boku taking Jejajeja and sending him over the losers.
Jejajeja is never going to play a Dragon Quest game, ever. You're going to see this character in his nightmares forever.
Oh my goodness, I agree, but I can't agree with not being able to play Dragon Quest. I can agree from his standpoint, but it's such an amazing game. That's this. He's looking at that menu, trying to figure something out, but Jeja going with the forward air is not going to give him time, but he is going to zoom back into a safe spot here just to get back in neutral, to hopefully give himself some time to figure out what to do next with that menu. You see Goop, you see Hackett Man. I don't see Thwack yet, so maybe it'll come at some point, but so far you're looking at 91%. Jeja sitting pretty right now.
Boku is, exactly, and Boku though is still playing at a consistently high level that Jeja is almost struggling to respond to. Able to recover around sort of the Jeja shenanigans we know him for. Getting Accelerato, getting, Zoom, finally succumbing to that back air off the side to now down in a stock deficit. But dang, Boku's playing hot.
Boku's playing hot. You see that accelerate on deck here. Just that mobility where Kirby's already at a disadvantage for mobility on the ground. Light up like a Christmas tree. Is that going to be enough? Not quite. He does have bounce. Not going to be able to do much with it against a character like Kirby. However, it's just something to have maybe for the final cut.
Yes, save it in your back pocket for when you really need it, but still, Jeja's doing so much just looking for these run-up down tilts. A great job of avoiding the big spicy meatball.
Yeah.
And now, boku has to find a way to keep up this pressure at ledge and really make use of his, there you go, give him uppies.
Well, yeah, that'll do it. That'll take the first stock here. Now, you mentioned something about those down tilts, and I've noticed Jejajeja using that a lot more. Just kind of watch your toes if you are Boku or any other person going up against Jejajeja, because that can set you up for disaster if you trip. Uh-oh, what's this? Jejajeja just trying to get back up to the stage here, and Boku, every time Jejajeja gets back to the stage, has an answer for him. Just charging up that attack and just waiting for Jejajeja to be at a disadvantage to find a way to use it.
I don't know if I've ever seen Jeja have this face mid-game. This is a new form of Jeja. Dare I say, is Jeja rattled?
Well, that would be very interesting just because, you know, Jejajeja going against them. That seems to be the other way around for the people that are going against Jejajeja.
Exactly. Is that the answer to rattling the cage, if so to say?
RNG?
RNG.
Yeah, I guess RNG seems to be the way, but Jejajeja not as rattled, able to take that second stock. We're back even. So now this is still anybody's game. But however, if you see another threat, I don't know, I might just leave.
If he lands it again and it kills again, somebody's got to check. That's not normal. They got to check game disc. Something's up with the game cart if it lands up for a 5th time to end the set.
Yeah, we may have to take a commercial break to check that out just to make sure that we don't see any cheating on Boku's end. But uh-oh, what's this? Oh, trying to go for the wag.
Yeah, I mean, he let it rip.
Yeah.
He believed.
But Jejajeja believes that was a mistake.
Oh, psych up. All right.
All right, lit up like a Christmas tree. But all right, you see Jejajeja just waiting for him to land back onto the ground here. Jejajeja with the up air, just trying to keep him at a disadvantage, but that Zoom is going to land him to a safe spot here. Ooh, that's not going to be enough for Jejajeja to be able to take that stock. At 119%, just missing that is very important because you want to hurry up and take this stock. You don't want them to have any opportunity to get that thwack or anything else RNG related that could make things more difficult.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a big fireball loose, but really nothing happens there. Still has the, still running with the oomph, I believe. Yep. Oomph up tilt puts Boku up 2-0 over Jejajeja.
Oh, shoot. Okay, well, did you have this on your bingo card?
I did not. I absolutely did not, because this is new ground, huh? This is uncharted territory. This is something to behold. I always made the joke that Boku wasn't really a real person, but not like this. I always say like, oh, just a very kind of like a Chris Eubanks of the boxing world, a very unique personality. But now he's proving, I don't think he's actually human. He might have some sort of like alien luck to him, or something supernatural going on.
Got some alien luck, but I would like to point out that at least this time it wasn't through Thwack that got that final stock here. Matter of fact, I don't think I saw Thwack at all in game 2, but we are going into game 2. We might see it again.
Isn't it crazy to say I didn't see a Thwack at all? Like, that's the normal thing in hero matchups, is to never see a Thwack. Now it's the outlier for us.
Well, speaking of outlier, you see him out just trying to get his way in. Is Boku just trying to get back onto the stage, but that Zoom is going to put him in a safe spot and bring him back to the stage.
I love he still tested the waters and sent a whack out just slowly in case Jeja wanted to like go off stage for anything. And then he zoomed back.
I mean, you never know. Worst case scenario, he just misses and it is what it is. He tries to get back to the stage. Best case scenario, he does fly into it.
This is the odd part with heroes that you wonder when, like, eventually you feel like the spells run out of steam, so to say.
Well, he's almost close to running out of steam. He's only got 6 mana left, and that was it.
Because eventually the table starts, you know, essentially the table stops being hot. Eventually you start going down, you start counting numbers and stuff, and you gotta, all these things. The luck runs out. How far will Boku's luck take him? Like now, like, I'm surprised he didn't let Hocus Pocus roll.
Yeah, did not let the Hocus Pocus roll. Oh, try to go for the fireball, but just missing because Jejajeja was able to just go down and barely miss it. But what's it? Yeah, Jejajeja at a disadvantage, and that lead that Jejajeja had is just slowly but surely evaporating here because Boku is just becoming a little bit more aggressive and has Jejajeja at 123%.
Yep, has oomph now, and that's still an aggressive rollout. People, you gotta wonder, they keep rolling out on Jeja, and they keep getting punished for it. When eventually do you roll in, as the up tilt again is gonna do work, so 83% to a fresh stock on Jeja.
83%, but Jeja just slowly starting to catch up in percentage here at 57%. You don't want to be here if you are Jeja, but you're at an advantage state if you are boku because you're lit up like a Christmas tree. You got to accelerate.
Got it again, too. So double speed, not really, but you were right there as soon as the other one ended.
Absolutely. Very good job here if you are boku getting lucky because that's... Okay, well, speaking of luck...
My goodness.
Yeah, that's not the type of luck I meant. But we'll take those if you are Boku, and Boku taking that second stock. This is potentially Jeja's last stock in the tournament here.
Jeja has his back up against the wall from RNG in ways I have never seen before. And now fighting for his life, trying to get around this. Boku can just... obviously, if you're Boku, you cannot slow down. You cannot pause at all, because now you're in a last stock situation.
Yep, last stock situation. That forward air is going to take him over to the left side of that blast zone and take that second stock. So we're back to being even here. You see that MP. He has a lot to work with here, which is not what you want if you are Jeja. So you want to be the first to take that stock, but instead it was the other way around. You see Jeja just trying to approach and get back in, but you do see accelerate here. If you are Boku, you can try and take advantage of that speed because Kirby's mobility on the ground is not quite the greatest.
He saw Whack again, and he thought about it for almost a split second too long. He can't be hesitating in the land of ones and zeros. Snooze, he ain't sleeping. But now you're out of mana.
Yeah, you're at a very bad state here if you are Boku. Almost took that shield away. That down there almost broke the shield, but oh my goodness, that forward smash could have been everything for Jeja.
That S smash could have been everything he needed to get back into this set. But now Zoom, Boku has a second lease on life. And getting MP back, just what he needed for a heal.
Right, and you see the up tilt, you have Jeja at a disadvantage, which is exactly where you want him if you are Boku. Boku is trying to keep the momentum up. Looking at the menu as Jeja comes back down, lit up like a Christmas tree. Uh-oh, there goes a jab. Not quite enough, not yet. But how will Jeja keep him off stage? Ooh, the dash attack's not going to be enough quite yet. Almost there. Boku's just trying to get back up, but oh my goodness, Jeja going with the down air and able to successfully take that stock and the game. And, you know, they say something about momentum. What is it? That momentum is a dangerous thing in the game called Smash Bros. Ultimate. You have to be very careful if you are Boku to not let Jeja win game 4 because game 5 could be very dangerous here. If you are Boku, you want to try and hurry up and take this, you know, wrap it up in a bow. Send Jeja packing.
Absolutely. I couldn't, I was actually confused at the end of that last game. I didn't know who died. I thought that was from the up B to the downer. I thought it was a coin flip, but no, it's up to Boku to keep the slots rolling, keep the numbers running high.
Yeah,
to really put Jeja away. Sorry, I forgot to finish that sentence.
Well, you have Boku just trying to finish this set here. Just wants to hurry up and take a stock away from Jeja just has a good start here. But Jeja off to a very good start. If you are Jeja, oh wait, hold on, what's this? Oh, that could have been pretty interesting, but at a stage like Pokemon Stadium 2, even there, not quite enough yet.
And now, Kirby, we saw more of what Jeja is capable with the Fireball in hand, fully charged as well. Spicy Meatball, not finding a home. Now Boku still has to try and find all the right spells he needs, puts Kirby to sleep, but no, Kirby is in the air long enough to mash and I guess jump that he doesn't even have to touch the ground before he wakes up.
Yep, didn't touch the ground before waking up, and that was all it took. Which is crazy because, you know, Kirby in the air at a disadvantage state and sleeping, you would think that would be a recipe for a disaster, but Jeja able to safely get back, and not only safely get back, but is also in advantage state and is also winning this matchup right now.
Boku does have oomph and psych ups. He has both of them, but it's not gonna be enough because Jeja's gonna land the spiciest meatball.
Right, with that meatball, he's got more where that came from. He's kind of whipping in the kitchen here. You got Jeja. This is the exact spot you want to be. Oh, wait, what's this? Hold on. Now we're back to close to being even. With Jeja being a light character, I mean, this is a lot more even than the percentages are suggesting. Boku, but that forward smash is just making me eat my words here because just a couple of those here, and now it's just a big lead. That small lead that Jeja had just continues to grow like Jack and the Beanstalk. It's continuing to grow. If you are Boku, you want to hope that your luck continues to grow as well.
Boku's got to start playing like he just popped a bean is what I'm saying. He's got to really turn it up to the next level.
Yeah, we got to get him a Sensu bean here. And yeah, 14 MP, man, it ain't looking too hot right now, but that up air is going to take that second stock. Jeja, one stock away from sending this to a game 5. Still going with the up air. Oh, try to go for the down air. That could have ended the game right there.
Oh, wow, Boku really charged up, went for a fully charged side B, not doing it just there. But now if you're Boku, get back on stage, gotta try and steal something, essentially. You gotta pull a 21 out of the hat.
Yeah, pull a 21, pull a rabbit, get the dice, roll a 7, whatever it takes, man, just do it. Because Boku, right now, that back air is gonna do it, and Jeja's gonna take the JV2 stock over with him to the character selection stream. Guys, we're going to a game 5. All right, place
My goodness. Hey, that's what it is.
Man, game 5 here. And we're going back to Pokemon Stadium too here. So if you are Boku, one of the things you just have to think about is what got you to this point through the first 2 games, because you had a 2-0 lead. And Jeja just, that momentum, again, I mentioned it earlier in the set, it is so scary that what momentum can do for a top player like Jeja heading into game 5.
The momentum is a pendulum that swings very, very hard, and we're seeing that right now as Boku, 64-0, might lose his first stock right here, and does 5% on Jeja. So that leaves Boku's only answer really from here on out is to just do hero things and hope you roll high.
Yeah, he's gonna have to hope you roll high here because you're rolling pretty low right now. I'm not seeing any 7s. Boku losing that stock very early to that down air is not where you want to be if you are Boku. Jeja using the down tilt, just trying to get himself at an advantage state here, and is doing a very good job of that. Here comes the forward air. Uh-oh, there goes the down tilt. Gotta watch the toes. Tripped him, sent him over to the left side of that blast zone with that forward smash. And now you're just 1 stock away if you are Boku from getting reverse 3-0'd.
And the spells giveth, the spells taketh away. Tale as old as time, man wins big until the casino eventually wins.
Yeah, and the casino does eventually win.
The house always wins, and Jeja is playing like a whole real estate. He's playing like a whole real estate right now.
Yeah, Jeja is the real estate. He's the number 1 mortgage lender right now. If you look closely, you would think that was GWM. No, instead that is Jeja just running away with this lead here. But what's his Boku trying to get him at a disadvantage state. This may not be over yet. If Jeja loses his stock in the next maybe 30 seconds, I can see some shenanigans happening where Boku could maybe get lucky with 1 more thwack, 1 more for the roll.
I mean, yeah, 1 more for old time's sake. What do you say, old pal? Because we're going to see if Boku has it in him. Goes for it, no dice. He's somewhere else today.
Yeah, no dice. Well, Dice is homesick, and no dice on that play right there as well.
Oh, I will get well soon.
Get well soon. Shout out to Dice. Oh my gosh, so shout out to Jeja with the pop-up and the up smash. And that is going to take it. And Jeja is going to send Boku packing. Jeja able to get the reverse 3-0 on Boku. Excellent work there for Jeja.
Maybe do not go. Maybe he shouldn't go to the casino anymore. Because it seems as soon, right when he needed to put that little kiss, that little last final nail in the coffin. Luck abandoned Boku. He was unable to finish it off. And like you mentioned, momentum swings, and goodness gracious, Jeja is still somehow alive in this.
Jeja is alive, but
Evil
for
wins.
how long? Because, yeah, Evil waits here because you have Suspect ready to face him here. I believe Jeja is going to need a minute to breathe here, so I think this could be a good opportunity.
Nah, don't give it to him. Nah, get back up here. Get back up here.
I agree. Hey, call Jeja back up.
Where
to
you
the
going?
stage.
I see you walking. Where you walking?
I mean, you kind of technically already did that when the water spilled, right? Like, you should be used to it. It's fine.
Jeja says, I'm not locked in here with you, you're locked in here with me, and it's very true.
Yeah, we're in the domain expansion of Jeja. All right, while we wait. Sounds like Jejajeja is going to be going into the circuit here. Again, making top 4. So we'll have to see what side Jejajeja decides. Will he decide to go over to the side of KJs, or will he go over to the side of Lilac? Right, guys, we just have like 2 matches left here.
We got, well, yeah, we got this and then Grands.
Yeah, Grands.
And Judir is sitting comfortably in Grands. Suspect has to beat beat Jeja.
Yep. Well, he has the character to do it. Again, he's got 2 characters. You got Kazuya, you got Corrin. I think Corrin has a very good advantage over Kirby. So if I had to choose between the 2, I'd probably choose Corrin. But again, it's tough. Like matchup-wise, like we just saw Jejajeja not too long ago beat ArcD and Palutena. That matchup is disgusting, right? In the favor of Palutena on most standards. But as you said, man, matchups don't matter when you're Jejajeja. So you got to pick a character that you just feel more at home with, like more comfortable with, because Jejajeja has just taken so many games from matchups that were supposed to go in the other person's favor.
Absolutely. So, and
oh wait, hold on, we got ads.
We got ads.
We got bills to pay.
Yeah, we got Ring Out coming in November. Be sure to check that out. A lot of people are signing up for that. It's going to be a big deal.
Yeah, it's going to be a big deal. This is going to be an S or even a P tier. Just looking at the list of people that have been coming here and signing up. So, yeah, stop high for sure. Like, you're going to have the Midwest for sure, but then you're going to have Mia and a couple other people as well that are just going to make this a blast of an event. I believe Zamba also signed up for this as well. So that's going to be crazy. All right, hey, there's Jejajeja. He's coming back. All right, but we're going back to the ads here. We got the works coming in, the Indiana's premier summer FGC event. It's going to have ultimate singles. It's going to have melee singles.